What's going on, E-Unit? What's going on, E-Unit? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Maverick bringing you back to the channel. It's your boy Maverick bringing you back yet again for another list video. This time we're going since I'm in a pretty crappy mood, and my mental's been on quite the roller coaster since Meg done fucked around and got started. I decided to talk about a rapper that y'all love that I despise as a person. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna give your boy some of his flowers today. Today I'm gonna talk about my favorite Sean Carter songs that were his hit singles. And yes, I'm calling him by his real name. My favorite Jay-Z songs that were his singles. Remember, you can have your own list if you can't respect my opinions. There will be honorable mentions on this list, but it'll be very long, so I'm gonna speed read through them. I'm not gonna go into depth too much of what I like about them. No promises, so I'm just trying to get this over with done and fast because it's very late. I'm tired. I'm not in the best of moods, so why not do something like this for y'all just to get some of this rage out of my system. But yeah, top 10 favorite Jay-Z songs that were hit singles. Let's get it. Coming in number 10, we have "The City Is Mine" featuring Blackstreet from the In My Lifetime Volume 1 album. And the reason why I put this in here is the production, the Blackstreet's vocals on the hook, and mainly the vibe that it gives off. Plus, this was Jay-Z's pretty much telling himself that, hey, since Biggie's gone, I run New York now. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much his whole entire vibe. You know what I'm saying? I even like all the transitions that he does at the end of the verses going into the hook, where he tells you in multiple ways how the city is mine. And even on the last one, he whispers on a low though, "Shh, the city is mine." Yeah, I like it. Coming in at ninth, place, I have "Cannot the Hustle." This was his very first single. Oops, sorry about that. I misclicked, y'all. I have "Cannot the Hustle" with Mary J. Blige. Ooh, the stupid mouse. I have "Cannot the Hustle" with Mary J. Blige, mainly because this was his first big hit, and it's a very smooth hit. Jay didn't waste no time with the bars on this one. You know, screwing out the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Reverse fear confirm. My hoof, recruit folks tight, like stretch like the firm. Getting down with life, that's right, you better learn. And even how he ended his first verse, I start screaming. Through my periphery, I see you scheming. Start dreaming, I leave your body steaming. I feel steaming, what's the meaning? I'm intervening on any next one trying to interfere with my money machine. My cup runneth over with honeys. I'm one of the best niggas that done it. 6 digits of running, y'all niggas don't want it. I got the Don Juan, the Flo, the Don Juan, the Marco. Swear to God, don't get it fucked up. Definitely came off very New York. The music video for this is very gangster as well. You know what I'm saying? And Mary J. Blige destroys the hook with her vocals. So I could not leave it off this list. I just could not. I'm in the 8th place. We got "The First Dead Presidents," which did not appear on Reasonable Doubt. That's the second version of the song actually put a visual out. But the first, all real rooms remember the first one because number one, the Lonnie Liston Smith sample of "Garden of Peace" in this beat, with all that bass, and Nas "World Is Your" sample definitely sets the tone of this song off. You know what I'm saying? I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I prefer the first version out of all three versions because, to me, Sean was at his most lyrical here. Where he even starts off with like, when I would spit that Wonderama shit, me and my conglomerate, carry name anonymous, caught up in defining shit, live out my dreams until my heart give out without a career. You know exactly what this shit's about. Fuck y'all mean. And in the sense of team, like a shout, like the point guard off your favorite team, without doubt. My line ain't rosy, but I roll with it. My mind was fine until the dough hit it and told me that the mode did it. And then the culture shit is so the cynic. I'm forward ditching in the diamond, but I'm a minute, but no bitches. What y'all want Gorka can see with the terrorist niggas be knocking, trying to strike your bargain, hoping that you might get pardoned. Son of the bargain got an offense and evil. My cerebral mean the wicked is evil. Thoughts at this border feed you. P-facts. One things that can catch a freeze off my kneecap. Can y'all believe that? Trying to sing a crazy Chris style. We up the feet. Rappers going broke, trying to keep up with me. I rise the bitches, surprise the bitches, bang harder. You know this nigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. 3S the fuck up, GS the fuck up. Off shine like a diamond, we guess the fucked us. All rhymers forget it like Alzheimer's, Alzheimer's. I've said it, I'm addressing all drama. Talk to him. You can't say he was not spitting here. You can't say he was not spitting here, ladies and gentlemen. I even like how in the video it's him, Biggie, and a whole bunch of his homeboys from Rockefeller just playing Monopoly with real money. That always tripped me out. Moving forward. Coming in at number 7, we have Money Cash Holes with DMX. And yes, I'm also including the remix because the remix was decent too. But I prefer the original where DMX actually gets a verse. Dogs fight, my dogs night. Jigger, my nigga, ride all night. Come on, man. Like, if you ask me, DMX carried that. DMX verse pretty much took this song to a whole other level. You know what I'm saying? And it was great capitalization because initially X, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule were supposed to be the group murdering, but Irv Gotti turned it into a label instead. You know what I'm saying? So this is almost a near manifestation of that. You know what I'm saying? And DMX's and Jay-Z's chemistry back and forth on this one was just stuff of legend. You know what I'm saying? I even like the part at the end of the song where dude was like, okay, now the guy's working for Jay-Z. Any problems, he can call Jay-Z. Trouble writing a song, he can call Jay-Z. Beef on his label with other rappers, he can call Jay-Z. But now he's got to come up with Jay-Z's money every week, no matter what. I love that part. But yeah, man, apart from that, you know what I'm saying? This is my favorite single off of his third album, which is Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. For not only that, but also the production, and also like the nod that Jay-Z took at Snoop Dogg when he said, I'm trying to restore the feelings ever since Snoop came down and crushed the buildings. What's the business? You know what I'm saying? He was spitting pretty good in there, man, but it's also the production, that heavy bass, that thunderous. Anyway, coming in at 6th place. I'm gonna spoil something right now. These next entries on this list, except for one, mainly come from his peak period, which that period from 01 to 03. The first of this bunch is Girls, 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 I do adore. Y'all put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come off tour. No, baby. That Tom Brock sample goes hard. Oh, baby. Dum, dum, dum. My baby. My baby. Woo. Dun, 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 dun. There's nothing in this world. Baby, nothing in this world. Nothing, baby, no, baby. Yeah, that sample, I don't know, I forgot who produced it. Was it Kanye or was it Timbo? No, it was one of them cats. Because when it comes to the Blueprint, there were 3 main producers on that album and 1 guest producer. One of them was Kanye, the other one was Timbo, and the last one was my favorite out of the 3, Just Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Because we love Just Blaze. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to see who produced it, but Jay went off on this one. He was like, I got this chick that likes me home. Plus she call me Cabron. Plus mommy gone. Plus she likes to cook right, so she likes me home. I'm like, un momento, mommy, slow up your tempo. I got this black chick, she don't know how to act. Always talking out of her neck, making her finger snap. She like, listen, Jigga, man, I don't care if you rap, you better RESVECT me. I'm like, I got this French chick that love the French kiss. She thinks she's both Derek, put her hair in a twist. Ma chérie amour, to a bell, mercy, you fine as fuck, but you giving me hell. I got this Indian squad the day that I met her. Asked her what tribe she wears, red dot or feather. She said, all you need to know is that I'm not a hoe. And to get with me, you better be chief. Lots of dough, down this Spanish chick, French chick, Indian and black. That's fried chicken, curry chicken, damn, I'm getting fat. Or roast bacorio, French fries and crepe. My appetite for destruction, but I scrape the plate. I love girls, 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 I do adore. Yo, put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come off tour. I got girls, 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 girls all over the globe. I come scoop you in that coupe, sitting on them zeros. Fix your hair in the mirror. Let's roll. I like Biz Markie and Dame on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Q-Tip and Biz Markie. They even got on the hook. Amazing. But yeah, this track was produced by none other than Just Blaze. The reason why I thought it was kind of because I know the remix, which is the Girls Grizzles Part 2, which is on the same album, which went pretty hard, is also on the same album that this was on. But yeah. I also would like to point out that Reagan Gomez Preston and Tamala Jones make an appearance in the music video for this. And you already know how I feel about them. Y'all already know what it is, man. But yeah, like Jay, like Mr. Carter, I too love girls, 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 girls. Fifth place. We're getting to the nitty gritty now. Fill in the blank. If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. Even though he did bite an Ice-T, and Ice-T let him get the permission and all that, this is still a pretty good record. A lot of people say this is his best song. I would disagree. I think it's top 5, but it's not his best song. You know what I'm saying? Like he has some pretty good. He has some pretty good flows up here. First of all, the Rick Rock beat goes crazy. That that goes crazy. I would have to say the best verse he had was probably that third verse where he was like, not too long ago, it was once upon a time, not too long ago, a nigga like myself had a strong arm, a hoe, but not a hoe with a sense of having a pussy, but a pussy having no goddamn sense. Try to push me, try to ignore and talk to the Lord, pray for him. Some people fools just love to perform. You know the type, loud as a motorbike, but wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. But yeah, man, that had to be one of the coldest verses he ever wrote. And then honorable mention to that second verse where he was like, in my rear view mirror is the motherfucking law. Got 2 choices, y'all pull over the car or bounce on the devil, put the metal to the floor. And I ain't trying to see no highway chase with Jake. So I got a few dollars so I can fight the case. So I pull over to the side of the road. I heard, son, do you know what I'm stopping you for? Cause I'm young and I'm black and my hat's real low. And do I look like a mind reader, sir? I don't know. Am I under arrest or should I get some more? Well, you was doing 55 and a 54. License and registration and step out of the car. You carrying a loaded weapon. No, you know a lot of you are. I ain't stepping out of shit. All my papers legit. Now, do you mind if I look around the car a little bit? No, I glove my compartment is like so is the trunk in the back, and I know my rights, so you gonna need a warrant for that. Aren't you as sharp as a tack? You just type with lawyers and pass the bar, some type of lawyer, something. Now, I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit. But you want to legally search my shit? Let's see how smart you are when the K9 come. That's one of the coldest verse enders he ever has for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in my opinion, if he'd have put this out as the first single instead of Change Clothes, it would have did way more for him. But I guess he had to just save one of his best for last. But yeah. Coming at 4th place, I have that epically Kanye producing sample Izzo. Reason why? The beat, takes the beat is sampled from arguably one of the best Jackson 5 songs of all time. I Watch You Back. Kanye put his tooth and nail in it. Basically, this song gives E for everyone. Like, it's so catchy and so easy to recite. You know what I'm saying? He said, like the hook itself is just captivating. That H to the is O, V to the is A. Pushes on my nizzle, used to dribble down in VA. H to the is O, V to the is A. That's the anthem. Get your damn hands up. H to the is O, V to the is A. Not guilty, he who does not feel me. H to the is O, V to the is A. That's the anthem. Get your damn hands up. Yeah, hope is back. Life story told you through rap. Niggas acting like I sold you crap. Like I told you sell drugs. No, Hov did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. I was AIDS in the projects, roaches in the back. Tell us look us on the corner, watching on the ad. Ladies in the window, focus on the Kimbo. Me under a lamppost, why I got my hands closed, cracks on my palm. Once in a long arm of the low, so you know I seen it all before. I seen hoop dreams deflate like a true fiend's weight. Supply, the trial and the fail. The two things I eat, succeed in this rap game. The two things that's great. H to the is O, V to the is A. What else can you say about dude? I guess busy. Come on, that's one of the coldest verses ever. Like even the second one here was like I do this for my culture, so people know what a nigga look like when a nigga in a roaster. Show him how to room in a room full of vultures. Industry is shady, you need to be taken over. Label owners hate me, I'm raising the status quo. I'm overcharging niggas for what they did to the cold crush. Pay us like you owe us for all the years that you hold us. We could talk, but money talk, so talk more bucks. Come on, man. Don't tell me he ain't come with the bars on this one, man. And plus, the video was iconic. You had so many guest appearances from Beyonce to Eve to Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like it was a crowning achievement for him to put out such a successful record. You know what I'm saying? Plus, that Knicks jersey goes too hard. Anyways, coming in third place. I only put this on here because of who's featured on it, but this doesn't change the fact that this song is epic. Big Pimp been spinning cheese. We're talking about Big Pimp on BLAD. We big pimping up in NYC. It's just a jigger man, PMC and BUMB. Spoken, I hold it up, lean up in my cup. Come on, man. Y'all can't tell me that this song didn't go crazy. But nah. Mainly because UGK carries this, especially Pimp C. Pimp C had the best verse on this song and the most iconic. And this, in a beat like this, naturally fit his vibe and persona. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why Jay-Z was hating and thought that he had to make a fourth verse. When really, the one where he just had one verse and Bun just had one verse and Pim had one verse was just fine on its own. Like, he did not need to do another verse. But true to his ego, he don't like being out-rapped or outdone on any song. So he'll either A, not work with you any longer, or B, try to do more so that way he don't feel like he gets outshined. And over here, he's outshined. Now, if Renegade was ever released as a single, this would be put on here. But I would have to make a top 10 Jay-Z deep cuts. You know what I'm saying? For that to appear in anywhere near here. But yeah, man. But apart from that, this song is on here mainly for the vibe it gives off. You know what I'm saying? I could give a goddamn about the message, but tell me it did not have the summer of 2000 in a chokehold. I'll wait. Anyways, coming in for second place, we have Get That Dirt Off Your Shoulder. Get That Dirt Off Your Shoulder. This, in my opinion, the best song off of Black Album is this one. It's this one. It's between this one and What More Can I Say in December 4th. But this is my absolute favorite out of all the singles that got released because mainly, the song is so catchy. Like, I love how Timbaland produces beats very good. That and then, like, when the hook kicks in, that boom, 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 and then the breakdown in the third verse, that boom, 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 boom. Timbo produced his ass off in there. This is one of Timbaland's best produced tracks. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, and Sean came with them bars. You know what I'm saying? Probably owe it to y'all. Probably be lap out of farce. Try to hustle some things that go with the posh. Feeling over Mars. Feeling like my hand was false. Middle finger to the law. Nigga gripping my boss. See the ladies, they love me. From the beaches, they screaming. All the ballers is bouncing. They like the way I be leaning. All the rappers be hating off the track that I'm making. But all the hustlers, they love it just to see one of us make it. Came from the bottom to the top of the pops. Nigga London, Japan, and I'm straight off the blocks. Like a running back. Get it, man. I'm straight off the block. I can run it back, nigga, cause I'm straight with the rock. Come on, man. And then the second verse was even more dope. He was like your homie Hov in position in the kitchen with soda. I just whipped up a watch, trying to get me a rover, trying to stretch out the coca like a wrestler. Yes sir, keep the heckler close. You know the smokers will test you with life. 52 bars come out. I'm through dealing now. 52 bars come out. Now you feel them now. 52 cars roll out. When we were selling the case, 52 bras come out. Come on, man, that's some hot shit. Now you what you dealing with a boss, bitch. No SC on the sleeve. At the 40/40 Club, ESPN on the screen. I got the grip for the jeans. Plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a grown up for real. G. That has to be the best verse on this mother freaker right there. Even though the third verse wasn't that bad. He said, I'm back in the building, Brooklyn, we back on the map. Me and my beautiful bitch in the back of that back. I'm the realest to run it. I just happen to rap. I ain't got a clap at him. Scared of that black. I dropped that black album in the back. Out it as the best rapper alive. Nigga acts about me from bricks to billboards, from grams to Grammys. Old and opposite, off the name. You got a pardon, Jay, for selling up the garden a day. I'm like a young Marvin and they say, I'm a hustler, homie. You a customer, crummy. Got some dirt on my shoulder. Could you brush it off for me? Now, if he actually stayed retired, that verse would have aged better. In my opinion. But yeah, do I even have to say anymore why this song do? This song was one of the tracks that ran 2004. Legit. Anyways, before we get to number one, let's have some honorable mentions. I'm not going to dive too deep into these, but I'm just going to name them off because number one is a doozy. Excuse me, miss. Both parts. This and La La La. I'll change the game for these hoes. Plays the game with these suppose. Give it to me. Give it that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. But don't bullshit me. Mama, give me that funk, that nasty, that gushy stuff. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go. Now I just want to love you, but be who I am. With all this cash, you forget your man. The press can't touch me. Niggas can't touch me. Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. You wanna charge me when I'm not guilty? I got all my mommies. I got all of my mommies. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Not guilty. I am the press can't touch me. Holla. Say you can't touch me, nigga. You can't touch me. Jigga Kelly not guilty. Said Jigga Kelly not guilty. He is I and I am him. Jigga, jigga, that nigga jigga. Slim with the tilted brim on 20-inch rims. Jigga, jigga, that nigga jigga. If y'all got love for me, I got love for y'all. Jigga, jigga, that nigga jigga. If y'all go to war for me, I go to war with y'all. Jigga, jigga, that nigga jigga. ROC niggas. TS. ROC y'all. Rockefeller y'all. Another song I would like to add here is Touch Me With a Heart of Gold. I can't go a day without my sunshine. Sunshine. Touch me with a heart of gold. I can't go a day without my sunshine. My sunshine. Although I admit this song is heavily Diddy influenced, it's still a bop. But anyways, I also want to give honorable mention to Lost One from the. Even though Kingdom Come was trash, this is legit one of the only good songs on there because of the story it tells. No, I left all to get what I want. I lose some to win some. Story of a champion. Charlie, you're a champion. I lost one. And this was a hidden track on Volume 3. I risk anything. Yes, I will push anything. Yes, I will do anything. Anything for you. Fire. It's the hard not life for us. It's the hard not life for us. Category we get tricked. Aesthetically says we get kicked. It's a hard night for standing on his quarters bopping and driving some of the hardest cars New York has ever seen. From dropping some of the hottest verses rappers ever heard. The smoke block, trolling my fleet in the murder scene. You know me well from nightmares from the lonely cell. My only hell ever since when y'all niggas told me to fail. Fuck no. Anyways. Can I get a what? This is straight from the Rush Hour soundtrack. Sounded better on James Carter's radio than during the music video, because I feel like the music video version was ramped up. Like on the radio, I get why they had to speed this up. Can you bounce with me? Bounce with me? Can you bounce with me? Bounce with me? And fun fact, this song actually introduced me to Ja Rule, because I didn't know who Ja Rule was until this song came out. And then by the time I heard this, I'm like, yo, who is this Ja Rule guy? And why does he sound so much like DMX? Anyway, but that's just kid me talking. As an adult, I get it now. And the only sample song from the Blueprint 3 I like, which is On to the Next One. The only single I like, because the beat goes hard. That until the. I feel like Swizz could have did a little less with the hook and everything, but it's Swizz beats. But the verses were pretty tight. I only like Bam because of the sample and Damian Marley's vocals. And I did like the title of fourth track of 444 because of how vulnerable Jay-Z is on this one. Now let's get a dishonorable mention out the way, and gladly so. I cannot stand 03 Bonnie and Clyde with Beyonce. And you should already know why. As a Tupac fan, this was him egregiously stealing Tupac's track and turning it into his own, and then nearly putting himself next to Beyonce's shadow. You know what I'm saying? This was Jay coming straight off of a loss to Nas. You know what I'm saying? And he used the next hottest thing to just try to prop him up, to keep him afloat. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think this song does that well without Beyonce's vocals. Because when we first heard this song on Tupac's Illuminati album called Me and My Girlfriend, we was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, got to get to the number one song. And those of you know Maverick personally, you know me personally, if I had to tell you what's the best Jay-Z song of all time out of my mouth, there's only two words. In fact, it's been something that I've been suppressing myself from doing for a while. If you could picture all the possibilities, it sounds like a love song, but it ain't a love song. Because the number one song that Jay-Z ever put out, in my opinion, was Song Cry. Picture all the possibilities. Picture all the possibilities. Sounds like a love song. Sounds like a love song. Most incredible, baby. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry. Good dude, I know you love me like cooked food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. We was together on the block since free lunch. We should have been together having Four Seasons brunch. We used to use umbrellas to chase the bad weather. Now we travel first class to change the forecast. Never in bunches, just me and you. I loved your point of view cause you held no punches. Still I left you for months on end. It's been months since I checked on in. Somewhere in a small town, someone locking them all down. Wood grain, foreign change, I'm all down. I can understand why you want a divorce now, but I can't let you know it. Problem, let me show it. Pretend to be heroic, that's just one we're going with. But deep inside a nigga so sick. But nah, that ain't even the best verse of the song. First of all, Jaguar writes vocals on this. Sell the track for me, especially that. Woo, 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 woo. And then when she changes pitch like that woo, 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 woo. And then she just bumps it up by saying yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. this song does not land that hard without those vocals. And without Jay being able to be vulnerable and be honest about how he was the catalyst to the downfall of his relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because he says because like once he got rich, he tells a story of he tells three different situations from three different girls wrapped up into one girl. But I especially love verses 2 and 3 where he was like some rather mine. I don't know what made me leave that shit. Made me speed that quick. Let me see. That's it. It was a cheese. Help them bitches get amnesia quick. I used to cut up their buddies. Now they're saying they love me. Used to tell their friends I was ugly. It wouldn't touch me. Then I showed up in that dubbed out buggy. And then they got fuzzy and they don't remember that. And I don't remember you. Basically, thanks to him accruing money and fame, you know what I'm saying, it allowed him to upgrade the kind of females he could get with, that he could live with, because of his status, reaching at a high point. It's gotten to the point where the same girls that used to make fun of him and laugh at him when he said, I used to cut at their buddies, now they saying they love me. Meaning they used to laugh at him and make fun of him, and now they saying they love him because, he's got money, famous status now. You know what I'm saying? And that they used to tell their friends that he was ugly and they wouldn't touch him. You know what I'm saying? And since he showed up and all out buggy, and it's crazy how, females get fame and money induced amnesia. You saw what happened when that chick they called that was interviewing Michael B. Jordan, forgot that she even called him Gordon until Michael B. Jordan, reminded him about it. You know what I'm saying? It's something all men go through at a point, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a small precursor to what we get with Mike Jones when he talk about back then hoes didn't woman, now I'm hot hoes all on. But yeah, and then the best part of the song is that third verse where he says, "A face of stone was shot to the other end with a phone. Word back home is that you had a special friend. So what was oh so special then? You have getting away without getting at me. That's your fault. How many times you forgiven me? How was I to know that you was playing sick of me? I know a way a nigga living was that, but you don't get a nigga bad like that. Nah, I'm a man with pride. You don't do shit like that. You don't just pick up and leave me sick like that. You don't throw away what we had just like that. I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. Say you can't turn a bad girl good, but once a good girl's going bad, she's going forever. I'm on forever. Shit, I gotta live with the fact I did you wrong forever. Shit." And then he ended his last hook. "I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry. I know I seen him coming down your eyes, but I gotta let the song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry." It's fucked up, girl. Yeah, but it sounded like low-key at the end, Jay was low-key kind of gaslighting her. But at the same time, I kind of get the POV because just because he's able to dish it out doesn't mean he can't take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay was going around sticking his dick in anything that moves without even thinking about how it could hurt homegirl back home. And I guess Jay couldn't deal with the fact that karma came back to bite him in his ass about it because, it'll get to a point where she gonna get tired of you doing the way she do her, and she's gonna want better for herself. You know what I'm saying? In a way, Jay is accepting the fact that karma came back to bite him. With that line where it says, "Now I gotta live with the fact I did you wrong forever." You know what I mean? But at the same time, I understand his hurt and pain behind it because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to stoop to somebody's level by cheating on them back. The effed up part is that the girl cheated back. That's the only effed up part about what the girl did. But Jay, what did you think was gonna happen? You know what I mean? But I respect the honesty. I respect the vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, Just Blaze produced the hell out of this track with that Bobby Glenn sample. Sounds like a love song. But anyways, let's get a recap before we get out of here. 10th place, City Is Mine. 9th, Cannot Hustle. 8th, Dead Presidents. Part 1. 7th, Money Cash Holes. 7th, 6th, Girls. 5th, 99 Problems. 4th, Izzo. 3rd, Big Pimpin'. Second, dirt off your shoulder. First, Sean Cry. And with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell up. And I'll see you all next time for another list video. Don't know what it's going to be about. Maybe I'll be in a better mood by then. Till then, long live the E-Unit. Fuck Jay-Z, and we're out. Love you. Deuces.